look at that. I hadn't seen this is real. I haven't seen these rooms yet. That is amazing.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Knorpp and South. Today we're doing something kind of different. We've done it a few times on the channel, but we're just going to spend the whole video giving you a tour of this incredible Victorian mansion. We're in the town of Buena Vista, which is where we spent our summer last year in 2024 while Mike was getting his pilot's license, his private license. And when we were here, we didn't know how long we would be here. So we were in our RV, but we were really interested in looking at maybe buying a house while he was doing his training. We thought we'd maybe be here for a year. And this house was on the market. And we made an appointment to go look at it. Some of you even sent us the listing of this house because it was such an amazing price. And it was such a huge house. So we made an appointment to come see it, and the morning of we canceled because we're like, I don't think we're going to be here the full year. It doesn't make sense. And also, it's such an amazing mansion with so many details that we were like, this needs to be purchased by somebody who has a lot of time to renovate.
And more money.
We just come off the heels of a renovation. And so happily, after we left Buena Vista, our friends, Daniel and Louise, bought this house. And why it's happy is because Louise is an architectural designer and Daniel is a developer and has a construction company, and they have turned it into a bread and breakfast. And
like a legitimate bed and breakfast.
yes, where you get a really beautiful breakfast in the morning.
And a bed, it turns out.
And they invited us to come stay here, and we said, well, we would love to come stay here, and please give us a tour. So we're going to head over there right now, and we're going to get a tour from Daniel and Louise. All right, let's go in. Hi.
Hello, welcome to the Blue Ridge Abbey.
Yes, everybody, let's come inside.
Okay, let's go inside.
Okay, this is Daniel and Louise. And Louise, I said you were an architectural designer, but there's probably a better term for that.
Industrial designer.
Industrial
Whoa,
designer. So
even cooler.
Tell us a little bit about the history of this house here in Buena Vista.
The home was built in 1903, and it's the son of the founder of BV lived here.
And when it says BV, that's Buena Vista.
Oh yeah, that's
now,
like
some of you are going to say it's not Buena, but it is in Virginia. In
yeah,
Virginia,
you say
it's
it
not
like
Buena,
Buick.
It's Buena.
Yes.
So.
He moved here in 1903 after they built. He passed away in 1944, only left one daughter, Maybelle. And then Maybelle lived here until 1997. After that, another family purchased. In December last year, myself with a few other partners, we purchased the home and restored it and kept as much as we could original from the 1903 Victorian style.
And how big is the house? It's huge.
Yeah, it's 9 bedrooms, about 6,000 square feet.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
And that's why we actually had people on our channel emailing us, telling us to buy this house.
Yeah.
Because they were like, it's perfect. You have 9 kids. It has 9 bedrooms. But not out of our wheelhouse.
That's
Yeah.
true. You would have been perfect.
But you guys are the perfect owners of this house. And so you have renovated it so tastefully. And I'm so excited. I peeked into some of the rooms. I'm so excited to see. So you have how many guest rooms?
So right now we only have 5 guest rooms. 3 are suites with their own bathroom, and then we have a 2-bedroom suite that share a bathroom.
Okay, nice.
So that's all we have right now.
Okay, but yeah,
But
they have.
it's
we
ongoing.
were sitting down with Daniel and Louise. They have a lot of amazing plans. I love hanging out with people who have so many plans. It gets me like all energized. But show us this room because I am dying about the wallpaper in this room.
Okay.
So it looks to me like you were able to keep all of the floors. Is that right?
Correct. All the floors got
floors.
restained only, but they are original from 1903.
And all the baseboards and the millwork. It looks amazing. And this is the original wallpaper.
That is correct.
Louise, tell us a little bit about this wallpaper. You guys said you had to do what to keep it?
We just fixed some spots, but it's original and
The colors
it's-
are incredible.
Yeah, and for me it's like a focal point. And the other walls we did paint.
Yeah, it looks perfect. It's such a great marriage of this beautiful classical design and then the modern and clean. It looks great. It looks really good in here. And then the bathrooms. Our bathroom in our room is amazing. Show us these bathrooms. These are amazing. That's like where it really matters when you're staying somewhere like this.
The best thing about the bathrooms they're all what we call roll-in showers. So there's no curb, there's no step over to get into the shower. So in case you have a wheelchair or in case you have a walk or anything like that, it's easy access.
So it looks like this room was here, but I'm imagining it was not.
Yeah.
This was the old foyer of the home. Behind this wall here is the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the front door.
The
or
front
the
door.
old front door.
The old front door.
So this room
It's right
had
there.
a hallway and a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Might come in here and look at this bathroom.
The door to get into the house was here, which we can still see from the other side.
Amazing.
But the cool thing about this bathroom is that the floors are heated.
Oh.
All of the bathrooms have that. For the cold months, the worst thing is to come out of your shower and step on very cold tile.
That's
This
true.
is true.
So the remote, this controller here, keeps the temperature of the floor.
Well, and this is all great design.
The design I tried to keep, I mean, it's part modern with the old vintage style.
Yeah, it's
And,
timeless.
Yeah, so it looks fresh, but at the same time you have this vintage feel of it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sell
that's
us
nice.
so much character, and that you guys did the millwork like this. That looks great.
Oh wait, so as a door like this, is this original or was this added?
No, this we added to create.
Oh, I can kind
a
of see though
closet.
where the the wall sort of
Yes.
cuts it off.
There's a
But
lot
this
of
one is actually new, but
Oh, well,
goes
there's a lot of
with
things that we did to try to keep things not exactly perfect, because if you remove that from a 1903 home, then you'll look like
I know.
a
I hate it when
regular
people
It's
do
true,
that.
yeah.
I hate it when they renovate a house so much that it's all the charms gone.
And we'll see upstairs. When I show you upstairs, you'll be like, "What? This didn't exist," and you'll be like, "Wow."
oh,
I'm
you
so
like added
excited.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay,
sweet.
so at this, you get a code to your room, and you can stay in any of these rooms.
Oh right, so these are individual rooms.
They're all coded and they're all locked from inside with the safety chain
Yeah,
here.
that's
Yeah, that's
awesome.
You have
great.
your own privacy.
Now, one of the things I was really surprised by is Louise told me that none of the lighting was here. And, well,
Oh, let's see.
first of all, before we even go there, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is amazing. Was this here?
that one is original.
That's
Okay, this
original.
is Art Deco, beautiful. Art Nouveau, I guess I would say, not Art Deco. Art Nouveau.
You know all the words, Megan. I don't even know.
Oh, that's so fun.
Just say it looks
just
cool.
incredible.
It
Whoa.
even has the little. You turn it off.
Oh,
No.
wait a minute.
Love it.
I want to see that.
Little switch.
Oh, the switch installed right there. That's
And
pretty
I love this wallpaper. Do you guys see this?
So
Oh.
that one is old, and luckily enough, we could paint it. It was paintable. So
Oh, you
we just
painted it.
Freshen it all up.
It's so pretty.
Okay.
I love
sweet.
it.
It looks really pretty.
This valley is my favorite place on the earth, and I think that's saying something because we've been to a lot of places.
Because you've been a lot of places.
We have kind of been a lot of places, but it is so special here. It's so beautiful, and so we have felt the need for somewhere to stay when we come up here. So I was doubly excited, not only that they bought this beautiful home, but now there's somewhere to stay here in
Oh,
town.
that's
That's
true,
really
yeah.
nice because there just wasn't anywhere. Okay, so this is the old entry.
This is where that bathroom is, and now it's just a door.
Oh,
It can't be
okay.
accessed anymore.
That's cool.
But we also made
Good use of space.
the living space here.
Yes.
Good place to.
Yeah,
to
it's
spend some
beautiful in
time.
here. And it's so special because I also think so often you see a grand home like this and you come in and then it just looks like everybody else's house. I love that you guys kept so many of these wallpapers and that you have such special lighting and that you have the mix so that you want to feel the house when you come in and you still feel it in here. So
Right here, so we have probably a 1980s, 1990 fireplace. You
Okay.
have new sofas, but that look
They
retro
do.
and
Yeah, they do
old.
definitely have an older
And
look.
then you have chairs that are at least 70 years old.
yeah.
You know,
That looks
even
great.
the lamps, not the lampshade, but the lamp itself, it's got to be somewhere in the 50 to 60 or even more.
Oh,
you
even
know,
I think
age.
more.
But the coolest thing, Megan, behind you is an 1850, 1880 between their piano.
Yeah, look at that tiger oak. That's beautiful. It's amazing. Just amazing. Did you guys refinish this or?
No, it's how it was. It's not in the best condition, but it is original to the house. It was here
Oh.
when they made it.
And
That's so fun to
it's-
have that.
It's staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too heavy.
I know.
You would live here
Yeah.
the
It's
rest
not
of the
going
time.
anywhere.
Well, it looks great in here, and it's a great space to have when you're staying at the house. I was thinking, with so many rooms, it's a great place to come and do like a retreat, like a women's retreat or a family retreat. I love it. Okay, I did kind of hurry into this room because I think there's something so incredible in here. Come look at the chandelier.
Okay, let's look.
I think the chandelier is so beautiful, and I was certain that it was original to the house. But you're telling me it's not original to the house.
It's brand new.
It's brand new. It's so beautiful. The color, all the cut glass. That's beautiful.
And it's crystals.
It's so beautiful. I really thought that was when I walked in the house. I'm like, that's so beautiful. It's probably came with the home, but you did a great job, Louise.
Yeah, thank you.
And so this is where you have breakfast in the morning, which is fun.
This
We're
is the
excited.
breakfast part of the bed.
Yes.
Whatever.
When we got here, Sarah, who's I guess would you call your hostess in the house, Sarah gave us a little menu
Yeah.
to choose, like what we're gonna have for breakfast tomorrow, and it looks really, really good. So that's exciting.
Here it is.
Yes.
That's what you get when you come into the bed.
Oh, you know, I
breakfast.
wanted to ask you,
This is pretty sweet.
Blue Ridge Abbey.
Whoa.
What? You guys got to choose the name. Why the Blue Ridge Abbey?
Put them on the spot.
Well, this is the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah, the Blue Ridge Mountains, they're just amazing. It's beautiful. And we just felt we needed to have that name because it is a draw to here, obviously. And then the Abbey was actually one of the girls that felt that this was such a beautiful old place, like a manor, almost like a sacred place. And that's why she thought about the Abbey.
Oh,
That's
okay.
great.
Like the
Love it.
nuns.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And while we're in this room, we should show you. They also have the original carriage house.
Oh,
Which
right.
is
Which
such
is
a cool spot. This was also for
outside.
sale last summer, obviously, but it was for sale separately, and they brought it back together, which I'm really happy that it stayed with the house. And they have amazing plans for rooms in there as well. So that's exciting stuff. So they have a kitchen right here, which Sarah showed us earlier, which is awesome. Love that. And I'm really excited to have our breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
I didn't even know breakfast was available. I was excited without the breakfast.
yeah.
I love the ceiling wallpaper, and I'm assuming that was here as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is our room. When Sarah opened the door, I was like, oh my goodness, the wallpaper is incredible. I love that I have a dress hanging in here that matches the wallpaper.
Did you bring a dress to match, Megan? We
Yep.
even know it? Let's see.
It does match.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Yep. So is this a door to the next room over?
You was, yes. We closed that
Oh.
off. So what's interesting, since we're here, these are operational.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
the
cool.
little,
Show us how it works.
They're
Yeah.
transoms. All I have to do is release here and then just push it up or down.
Whoa.
So
That's
this is
awesome.
what you
It
would
works.
use back in the days when it got too hot. You wanted the hot air to leave the room. You would open this up.
Or if you're eating like a lot of Indian food and you just like need to like get some airflow.
Air the room out a little bit.
You said you loved the bathroom. So here used to be a very, very, very small bathroom. We're talking about to the left of the window, very small. And then everything else was like a dressing room.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
and what we did was we removed everything inside the walls, and there was wires and pipes and everything in the wall, and rearranged them, and then installed a new. Is the only room with the tub.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, a
That's
standalone tub, a
I
standalone
love
tub,
it.
because there is another one with
Okay,
a tub,
well,
but
if
it's
you
a
want to
tub
come
shower.
here and you want a standalone tub, get the Primrose room.
Right, and this is seemed to be very popular. This shower.
Yeah, that's cool.
It opens right here in the middle.
Oh, cool.
You know.
That's fun.
Other details. That piece of furniture was here. Tiffany lamp was here.
Is
as
it a
well.
legit Tiffany?
It's not legit.
I was going to say,
Tiffany.
like, I don't think you should keep it in there.
Yeah, no. It's just a Tiffany style.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Um,
beautiful.
So we can talk a little bit here because this is the interesting part. So this was another room behind this wall, and there was a door here.
Okay.
We took that door and we put it right here.
Oh.
Yeah, there would be no way for anybody to know that this wall didn't exist because we reutilized everything. We reutilized the molding, the trim, the baseboard, the door itself, the transom, and we just put it up there.
Amazing.
And we didn't do it in a perfect way. And we built new homes, but that and what we did here is two completely things. We still left some marks on the on the trim and didn't do a 100%
Yeah.
fix up there because then we would be
Then it wouldn't feel like an old
You wouldn't
house.
feel like an old house.
Yeah.
So,
I agree 100%.
That's great.
yeah.
looks
Okay,
great.
that's cool. So that's what allowed you to kind of divide up these rooms.
Yes, because now we made that into a bathroom for that room.
Well, let's
It
go
was
in
made
that
to
room.
made a master suite.
Ooh,
Love it.
this
Are
is
the
nice.
radiators functioning?
No, they are not. They're
Okay,
just
well,
for
I'm glad
looks.
you left them here.
Yes.
Either way.
Yeah, it's part of the charm.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I like that they're all shabby chic,
Right, yeah.
distressed.
They're not like perfectly painted.
No, we did not. We cleaned everything really well.
Right.
But there's a lot of things we didn't do, like repainting there, or refinishing the floors, truly like sanding it down and then putting a new varnish.
Well, then it loses its character.
It won't look like 122 years old.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things that Mike and I even talked about this, is in an old home, I love to see the layers of paint on the trim. I love that look.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I guess do you just like paint 8 layers of paint on your trim to make it look old if you're going to build new? Because when you build new, or even if people replace it all, it's just gone. All the character, the stories are all gone. So I love that you guys kept that. And these 2 rooms have amazing views of the mountain over there. And
You're
the
right.
carriage house. And then another amazing bathroom. Oh, I love this black vanity and the arched. I love that. I saw that in the other bathrooms too. That looks great. Now, where are you guys from originally? Because I think there's a lot of European influence in the designs of these bathrooms.
Yeah. So I'm from Sweden.
Louise is from
You can
Sweden.
hear with the accent.
And I'm Brazilian by birth.
Brazilian, yeah. Beautiful. And you can see it. There's a lot of
International sort of flair.
Obviously the Scandinavian design is very, very much in me.
Right.
But then I tried to bring out the vintage too.
Yeah. It even reminds me, we've gone to the Biltmore a lot. I don't know if you guys have been to the Biltmore,
We
but
have.
it reminds me of the bathrooms in the Biltmore too.
Oh, yeah.
Really pretty.
That's in North Carolina, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to see this room over here. Is this a 2-room suite?
Yes, it is.
I love this. Curved wall. Ooh, look at that. I hadn't seen this is real. I haven't seen these rooms yet. That is amazing.
So wait, this is all one suite?
Right, yeah. When you walked into this doorway, this is one suite and that's the other one. They share a bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So it's a
Two-bedroom.
two-bedroom suite.
That's great.
Yeah, the velvet green curtains with this incredible chinoiserie. Look at that.
So this one is called Oak and Ivy, this room.
Oak and ivy is this room. Is this original?
This is,
Wallpaper?
yeah. We don't know how old, but it's...
It was original
Yeah.
as far as
look at
you
over
buying the
there
house.
to see the reflection off of it. It's so amazing. I bet in the evening it's amazing. Oh,
So they had a Asian theme here, and I tried to keep that.
with
So
your
it's kind
nightstands and your lights,
of
it
not
looks
too
great.
much, very subtle.
No, I think it looks great. I love it. I love it. That was a beautiful paper. I'm glad you were able to keep it in here. Well, let's see the other room in the bathroom that they share. Oh, I love it. Cute. Now this you put in, right? This
No.
wallpaper?
That's original.
That's also.
So this was an original bathroom.
We did paint here, but the wallpaper is original.
Oh, that's so fun.
That's fun.
But the mirror is new,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in an old style.
Yes. Well, that's cool. So this was the only bathroom that was here on this floor. when
That
you
is
guys got it.
correct.
Okay.
Inside the house, this is the only bathroom.
I didn't know that. Well, that was another reason this would have been a good fit for the Knorpp family.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we even in our RV we had 2 bathrooms.
Really, most
Accommodated.
families can't handle a couple bathrooms
Yeah.
anyways.
This is pretty, and this bay window is really, really pretty. So this is great for a family to stay in, isn't it?
All of our rooms can accommodate up to 3 people, so we do have beds to pull out.
Oh, you have like rollways or
Mhm,
something?
we do.
That's great.
Yeah, we can put out the beds.
Yeah, because these are huge rooms.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
really
yeah,
good sized
huge.
rooms. Yeah.
Well, it actually reminds me, we stayed at a historic hotel up in Stanton when we were here last year, and I was so excited to stay in it because it was historic. And then we got in our room, and nothing about it was historic. And it was super tiny.
Yeah, they had renovated it to just be sort of a modern
It didn't,
hotel.
you would never have known that you weren't staying at a Holiday Inn once you got in the room. And then it was like, bink. That was the
You're
only
right.
thing that let you know that it was not new. It was the size of the room. But everything else, all the character was gone. So what a dream this house is. You have it upstairs.
We can go see it. It's really interesting. It's a very different room. It's not something you see on every day.
I want to see it.
Let's go see.
Okay, I didn't know if we were going to get to see
Yes.
Ooh, it's special behind the scenes. We get to go past the please do not enter sign.
Oh, I love this. Please leave this.
We will have.
I love it.
We have no.
You tell the
That's
family
our
lived
plan.
here. Yes, that's so
You
cute.
can sharpen your pencil.
Wow. Love it. It's exciting. I love top floors of old houses because I love all the roof lines.
And that's what's so
The
unique.
charm.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
all these ceilings are very interesting.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do some fun things in there.
Yes, it actually reminds me
Whoa.
of when we were in England staying in the Cotswolds. All of those old
Oh yeah,
places had
you
all
kind of had to
these
duck a little bit in those
interesting
upper floors.
beams and-
We
but
can-
it's so charming.
Look at this room here.
Whoa.
Is a good example of how you can fit a bed comfortably, still be able to get around, and
Whoa.
then in the future, you'll be able to have your, own restroom, bathroom up here,
Oh, it's like
right behind the curtains.
Oh, whoa. That is
Hang on a
cool.
second.
Yeah, I want to. That's really great.
whoa. Let's see here.
That is going to be the coolest bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
this really reminds me of our place in the Cotswolds. We were so happy to stay up in the top with all of this. It was
Yeah.
very charming.
I think I only hit my head once that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cool though. I mean, really unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very different.
Just the whole
How do they have a
roof
huge-
line
a
coming
large
through the
family?
way it is.
Whoa, exciting.
Yeah, so that room would be a really fun room. We'll think about the
People.
2 beds there, 1 king or queen, and then a twin.
Like a family room sort of
Yeah,
thing.
another family
Whoa.
room with a really nice, spacious bathroom.
That's
So
awesome.
all that is going to be happening together with the development, the
Yeah.
increasing in rooms throughout the next several months.
So exciting.
Yeah,
I love people that just do stuff, and these guys do stuff. Let's just go look at the outside really quick. Is that
Yes.
okay? And then finish
Yeah,
up?
Good.
let's do that.
Okay, so we just came outside, and you should also know that it's surrounded. This right here is an old church that also has the children's public library in it. So we spent some time there, which
Oh,
was
when we
it's
were
a
here
very
last year.
sweet place. This town is so fun because it's so small, but it has a really cohesive community. So when we went to the library, they were just immediately welcoming. They, no fuss, gave us a library card. I was like, oh, usually they give you a really hard time about getting a card. But I love it. It's surrounded by old houses here. And so look at those beautiful, like, Georgian style homes over there, colonial. Love the 2 fireplaces coming out of that one. Oh. And then the downtown is literally right there with an ice cream shop and a soda shop. Oh, look at all the kids walking out of the library. It's a really sweet town. We had a really good summer here last year. One of the things that we just thought was so incredible about the house, but knew was above our pay grade, was all of the amazing trim work on the
the ones you
windows.
imitate.
Looks like 1880 style, but they must have been hearkening back to that. That's really pretty. So you have this huge wraparound porch with a great swing in it, with Sarah, our innkeeper, over there in it. Hello. And it goes all the way around. So people could have like events here. And it feels amazing out here. And then let's come over here and just really quick look at the carriage house because I love it. What a fancy way to live, to have a house this big and then to have a carriage house
That's right.
back in the day.
Back in the day.
And so you guys can see right there, it's huge. We got a tour of that earlier. And then a second storage building, but this will eventually be part of the inn, the bed and breakfast. And it's a really unique space. Those dormers up there, that's a really cool space up there. It's going to be a family room. Super cool stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to finish up. But first, tell us what's going on with this. You said it's a caribou? A reindeer?
That is the caribou family, and it's a reindeer. Since people can remember, the Jordans that lived here had that hanging in the wall. So if you're 50, 60, 70-year-old, and you ask, so do you know the Jordan house? No. Do you know the house with the reindeer hanging on the wall? Like, yes. Because this always stayed open like this. She never closed her door. She sat outside in the porch, and that's what people could see.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Obviously, people can stay here and are already booking. You guys, Sarah was telling us you're already booked out for some of these weekends coming up.
Correct.
Because there's 4 or 5 universities within just a few minutes of here. So graduation weekends are very busy.
Correct, yeah.
But I felt like when we stayed here last summer, there's so much going on here in the town. But when we talked to people just a few hours away in Charlotte, nobody's been up here. And so we were like, you guys, it's so incredible. You've got to get up to the Shenandoah Valley. And now I know exactly where I'm going to tell them to stay. Yeah. Because there really wasn't anywhere to tell them before.
That's true. It was kind of hard.
Yeah. So you have a website.
We have a website.
Is that the best way to book?
That is the best way, or calling.
Okay.
Either way is the best way to book.
Okay, so we'll put the link in the description. But check out the Blue Ridge Abbey and just check out the Blue Ridge area. This is where 2 mountain ranges come together to make the Shenandoah Valley. You've got the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's the most beautiful valley. There's so much to do. There's endless antiquing. There's also just so much history. So there's a lot of different historic places you can visit and historic tours that are nearly free. Also just incredible towns. One of our favorite towns in the United States is Stanton. It's north of here, and it feels like you've stepped back in time. So there's so much to do. On top of all of that, the Appalachian Trail, the through trail is like right here. So I don't know if you'll get hikers, because can they walk right down from the trail to the house?
Oh yeah,
we could. Yeah.
We see them passing.
Yeah. It might be a little fancy for a hiker, but there are fancy hikers.
Well, they like to splurge sometimes.
Yeah, and get a shower.
Get a shower
and a delicious breakfast.
Correct, yeah.
So there's lots of hiking and waterfalls and just historic places. Thomas Jefferson had a cabin not far from here, so really, really cool area. So check it out. Follow the link in the description. Check it out. And also, come back for our other video where we're staying here and exploring the area for our 25th wedding anniversary. Thanks, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you. Okay, bye.